it was such a difficult condition that you always feel like you left yourself margin or that you make a few mistakes here and there. But then it always happens in these conditions. Everyone is going through the same hurdles than you. Everyone is going through the same problems as you. Everyone is struggling to go through the paddles with these tires, to put the tires up to temperature, to don't do mistakes. So you always think you have a lot of lap time in hand, so you could have gone a lot quicker. But I'm sure it's the same for everyone out there. But today I was quick. I was feeling at home with the car. It was just getting the tires to switch on, and it worked.
Yeah, it was, I think, a good qualifying. The car was working really well. I felt comfortable. Just, in Q3, sometimes it can be a little bit of a lottery. And I had a yellow flag on my final lap, so I had to back out of the lap a bit in the high-speed corners, which at the end cost me pole.
Yeah, I pushed too much in the last lap in Q3, and at the end of the day, this is exactly in this lap that I need to be perfect, and I haven't been perfect today. So I just didn't deserve pole position today, but it happens in a season.
Towards the end, I had Shaw just ahead, right ahead of me. So my last two laps were not ideal, and maybe there was a bit more in it. But still, before, I think we can fight from there.
The team told me to back off the second to last lap and push on the last lap, but the last lap was it rained more, so slower. And yeah, but that's racing, and we move on. We'll try and fight from there, and hopefully tomorrow's a better day.
To be ahead of Mercedes as well, and almost two, I would say, is a very good job by us. Considering a much quicker car, by a good 6-7 tenths, I'm very happy to be ahead of at least one of them.
It was very tough, very difficult to understand the conditions out there. They were changing every lap. And yeah, obviously it was good for us. We progressed in Q1, Q2. Q3, I think there was more to come. Unfortunately, we timed it a little bit wrongly.
The car felt good on the last lap, but then I just made a mistake. So yeah, annoying, frustrating session, because I think as a team, we definitely deserve more, or the team deserve more, but we've made some real progress in the dry at least.
From Q1 all the way to Q3, I think we was able to maximize everything we had, so very pleased. And with the progress, all the consistent, we was able to keep, Sainz Baku, try to always fighting for Q3, so yeah, very happy.
Yeah, obviously a very positive qualifying session. I think just getting through the Q2 was already great, and Q3 definitely more than we could have hoped for. When it does rain, you obviously hope that there is opportunity. We saw where I was in the dry, which wasn't looking very competitive.
It's been extremely hard all weekend in free practice in the dry conditions, and we knew we would struggle on this track. We did struggle a lot and didn't really find much solutions this morning, and I think in the end the wet conditions was probably the best that could happen for us in quali. So
just every lap is a bit different, and especially from Q1 to Q2 I struggled myself because I couldn't get enough temperatures in the tire with more water on track. So then it was a bit of a downward spiral after that, because I went once off and then I could never recover the temperatures.
Overall, it's positive as a team. They're going through Q2 with both cars. Even it's really such a difficult situation in this track. And yeah, hopefully we can put it all together tomorrow.
I think it was just one of those ones where you needed to get it in. I think in the first two laps it was, I don't think in the first lap it was still quite a bit wetter, but then I think the second lap was the one, because then it rained a lot.
Unfortunately, we had a battery-related issue, so we lost quite a lot of lap times, on the straight lines, and quite a lot of power in the end. So, that's obviously not ideal.
We opted to do a cool-down lap, the lap before the last, and we just lost all tyre temps. So. For that last lap, obviously the track was drying out, everyone was getting quicker, but actually, for me the grip was lower. Just, it's one of them things.
We've been quick in the wet a couple of times this year, but it's been on very different tracks to this one, so maybe there's something to learn from that, and then we try again tomorrow, see if we can fight our way back into top 10.
I think maybe we weren't quite in the window in generating the grip, but yeah, overall we're just too slow.
Unfortunately, we had an issue in the car. It seems like something with the steering wasn't right, which is the last thing you want, especially in these changing conditions.
The track was improving massively, and I had a lot of traffic on my outlap, so I didn't get to generate temperature. And then we lost like 1.5 seconds at the start of the lap just trying to generate temperature, and then gained like 2 seconds at the end of the lap. So we improved like half a second, but obviously still left a lot of time on the table with a poor outlap, not generating temperature.